Good evening, everyone. Scrapper here with Action TAIMANIN. Finally, I told you we'd get to it, and we finally got to it. Things to note. I'm gonna put this on the stream, but we have hit legendary, and I'm gonna make sure that everybody sees it. Legendary, and I'm gonna pin that shit for the entire stream. Yes, that's correct, fellas. We have finally hit the legendary status on the social media badge from Twitch. So I honestly, I want to thank everybody. Big shout outs to all the regulars: Klaus, Goofy Man, Mr. Pyro, Twisted Plays, Laval, So In Fact, all those guys. You have done such a good job with making clips, participating in you know, everything here on the scrapyard, and now I can finally say that I am legendary on Twitch. And you can see on the icon that's there to prove it. So, thank you all. So, where do we go from here? Well, we're going to keep going. That's what we're going to do. And we have plenty to do on Action TAIMANIN. Well, actually, make sure to get the stuff that I usually do. Yeah, we got plenty to do. Plenty to do. We are gonna go in the club. I'm gonna do this. Help out my folks. Right. We'll do this one real quick, and then we'll get started with the event. There are two events that. What's going on? Oh, it's D. My bad. I was doing it with the arrow keys, not knowing that it's A and D is what I'm supposed to use. Alright, all done there. Alright, yeah, so we have two events actually, so we're gonna have to split it up. We're gonna do, these are the two events. We're gonna have to do the Year of the Snake today, and then next week we'll do the other one. This one we're gonna get a New Year Ina costume. And yeah. As usual, we'll throw on, let's see. Emily seems dressed for the occasion. We'll throw Emily on. Alright. It's time for some good old-fashioned voice acting. December 31st, the year of the snake. A quiet night in an empty warehouse. 3 people were doing something in secret. Those 3 had wings and a tail that no human had, which pointed out that they weren't human. Do you think it'll work? No worries. Everyone's going to think the same thing. Finally, with this, we can. It looked like these 3 were about to use some sort of tool, but they were unsure of whether it would work or not. And there was one person watching them from far. He watches all 3 of them with pity as they still can't decide what to do after coming this far. What stupid thing are they up to this time? Oh, wait, I think that's me. He muttered from afar, but that's all he did. No encouragement, no advice, merely watching. And so the night deepens as the mysterious trio plot a mysterious scheme. Year of the Snake, December 31st. 2359 in a small city in Japan. The moment the year ends and a new year begins, many were out here in preparation for the new year. Coincidentally, Ana Winchester and Camila Lopez, who have been here for a mission cooperation with UFS DSO, are also preparing to welcome the new year here. For 2 of the UFS members, a Japanese New Year's Eve was something new to them. Ana even borrowed a kimono where for the moment it turned into New Year. Camila, okay, she's Mexican. Whoa, Holmes, you know how it is today. I learned how to wear one when I participated in a Japanese summer festival one time. It's a bit different, but I got some help at the shop. She spoke proudly for some reason. Camila thought to herself. But in the end, didn't she just receive professional help? But decided not to make a fuss over nothing and held her tongue. They say you still look like a tourist though, man. No one's going to think that you're a talented mercenary. Oh, a compliment? That's unusual. Well, jokes aside, it would be nice if Camila tried wearing a kimono. It is Japanese New Year's after all. I'm one who believes in keeping work and personal matters separate, SA. The mission isn't over until we reach HQ. I want to refrain from letting down my guard during missions as much as possible. So serious. As Aina, wearing a kimono, shrugs her shoulders, Camila smiles brightly at her attitude that did not fail her. You have such a pretty face and body, but your attitude sucks, I say. What's the point of pretty clothes? Shut up. The 2 of them casually chat with each other after getting to know each other on a previous mission. Aina has signed an exclusive contract with the DSO and is participating in various missions as an agent under the DSO. But why are you wearing such an uncomfortable, inefficient outfit like a kimono, SA? It's hard to move in it. And what if you damage it? You'll have to pay for it. Camila is a DSO UFS agent. A cyborg agent operative specializing in assassination, espionage, and hacking. She's a perfectionist with strong control freak tendencies. She detests anyone or any situations that aren't perfect, and so she ends up revealing her irritable nature, attitude, flaw. Yes, it's hard to move around in, but it's pretty. Isn't dressing up like this part of fun in New Year's? What an inconvenient custom, man. I enjoy keeping myself warm in front of a heater in New Year's. A heater. If you learn about Japanese heaters, you'll totally be hooked. A kotatsu, I've heard of it before, man. Is it that great? UFS heaters seem way more superior. A kotatsu is the best. While they continue chatting pointlessly, the countdown of the New Year's Eve bell began. When Aina took out a mobile device from inside her kimono, the time read 23:59. About 10 seconds later, as the moment to welcome the new year approached, the 2 felt a mysterious sense of unease. What I heard in Japan, the bell tolls 108 times a moment the New Year dawns. It didn't even ring once, did it? It seems my ears aren't playing tricks on me after all. The bell didn't ring even after the countdown was over. When Ina checked her device, the time read 000 December 31st. Your device is being weird, essay, but it doesn't seem like it malfunctioned at the same time or anything. When Camila checked her own device, it read 31st, as if it were the 31st all over again, even when it had passed. What's going on? It seems like overtime in North American football, extra innings in baseball. Funny joke, if this were a game, you'd have to enjoy the extra time too, but this is real life. Unlike what she said, Camila realized this was not a pleasant situation. Instead, her device was displayed a much detailed time setting, which read 24:01:05:05. Your device displays the time and such detail. Awesome. Today's my day off, so I simplified it to show only up to 2 decimal places. Any issues? Normally, nobody reads more than decimal places. Ina unintentionally retorted as Camila asked if there was something wrong about it. Anyway, what really is going on? It doesn't seem like the device is malfunctioning just because it's the new year. Ina looked around, but nobody else seemed to notice that something was wrong. They haven't noticed the change in the clock. Wait. When Camila also looked around the diner for some reason, multiple demons appeared out of nowhere and were getting close to the civilians who gathered to hear the bell. But nobody screamed. On the contrary, the civilians were as calm as ever. Did they not notice? Seems like it. Ina pulled out her dual pistols and Camila clenched her cybernetic enhanced hands into fists. Suddenly getting caught up in this bizarre phenomenon, having a fight without any preparation is frustrating. Is it really time for that nonsense? But for real, the world is nothing but a bundle of absurdities and unfairness. Achieving results close to perfect is our job.
Alright, well it seems like there's some time shenanigans going on.
In the world of action teams. I'll let the girls handle this. Very good, very good. Alright, well, we are continuing on. A small town somewhere in Japan. Nevada. December 31st, the year of the snake, 2416. This is a time that doesn't exist for humans who are accustomed to the 24-hour system. But Camilla's high-tech device displayed those numbers. What's going on? Did your device get hacked? If that were the case, the only thing that happened, then I wouldn't be worried. But look at the people and the way they react in a sudden surge of demons. Seems like the situation is quite abnormal. Camila and Ina were moving further into the city as they defeated the swarming demons, but nobody else realized this at all, let alone the demons. On top of that, no matter how many demons they fought off, they kept gathering from somewhere. They aren't strong on their own, but then they gather in numbers for a bit of a hassle. Obviously, that's why I told you the kimono is uncomfortable and inconvenient. Looks like you're only able to perform up to 70% of your abilities because of that outfit, Ina. You're just guessing that. Ina still blows off a demon's head while they continue their pointless chatter, proving that there was no problem with her shooting accuracy regardless of a decline in her ability. The blown-out head of the demon, pieces of its flesh splattered on some of the people's faces, but they too did not realize. They continued to walk as if nothing happened. Look, they don't seem to realize the situation at all. You said that last time. You should have realized that the moment you saw that they didn't run when the demons appeared. Ignoring Aina's remark, Camilla tried using her mobile device to make the caller use Aina, but as expected, none of it worked. The GPS is all weird too. This is more uncommon. Can't find them all for alone. Give me a hand here. Thank you, Emily, for that. Damn it, what's going on? You see, they just disappear when you kill them. Took you 20 minutes and 11.73 seconds just to realize that? Tell me, if you realize it, I feel like an idiot for just noticing. Without retorting, Camilla shrugged her shoulders. Man, this is an awful ass team. Like, all they do is bicker and fight. You would think that they would actually, I don't know, work together. So I just got a little ping from somebody. I'll continue in just a moment. Oh, that's already over. Man, we're already halfway through the story. This is going to be a nice, quick, easy action TAIMANIN. I love it. Let's keep it rolling. December 31st, 2423, the year of the snake. I think the city doesn't continue past December 31st, 2329. And an illusion or some magical element is making it appear that other people seem to be in a trance. This is normal. We were a special case, so maybe we weren't caught in a trance, is what I'm thinking. For instance, a demon eye, cybernetic enhancements, demonic or cybernetic elements. We have bodies that are beyond ordinary human beings. Or we are used to fighting against demons or have that experience. I did hear of an urban legend that there was a hidden time frame in between midnight and 1 a.m., but that can't be true. What on earth are you talking about? Watch too many TVs and play too many games. Oh, come on, man. Urban legends are romantic. Ima muttered quietly. She knew that if she argued, she'd be refuted with logic and would only get annoyed. No signal, no internet. Seems like the solution is only limited to the city. Then the culprit must be in the city. So what's with the demons appearing then? They're probably illusions too. It's suspicious that not even their bodies are left behind. However, researchers show that too much realism and fantasy can kill you psychologically, and I don't want that to happen. See, well, it's good that we're not in a desperate situation where we have to fight while protecting civilians. Ina saw that sight in relief as she understood upon listening to Camille's explanation. But still, that's your speculation, isn't it, Camille? Who knows everything about this, including you, could be a part of Andre. Maybe I've never even worn these fancy clothes, and I'm actually just sleeping in my hotel room. Upon hearing this far, Camilla pinched in his cheek out of nowhere without any warning. Quite hard too. Ouch! Why did you do that? Good, this proves that it is not a dream. I was just kidding. Why did you have to pinch me? Ouch. Anna rubbed her cheek and seemed a bit teary-eyed, as if she really was sorry. Well, if this isn't your dream essay, it's still possible that it's mine. But it can't be since you are imperfect. That was the one. Yeah. Too imperfect to be your dream, my ass. Hell of a life you have there. You won't ever understand. Anyway, we need more information. We need to stay here and gather more. Wait a second. Camila ready for an attack, but Ina stopped her with her hands. Let's say these demons are not real. They are marching directly toward us, not appearing out of thin air. That said, there must be a device that creates these hallucinations, or at least a source of this irregularity. In other words, the device or someone is targeting us, even who haven't been hallucinated. But these demons are not attacking civilians. It's only natural to think they attack only the ones who aren't falling to the hallucination. Upon hearing Ina's words, Camilla looked surprised, agreeing to her. I didn't know you were capable of reasonable thinking. Hey, well, I'll take that as a compliment, though it didn't sound like it at all. My goodness. You're welcome. It's not a very way I compliment someone, amigo. Did you not hear me? That's not how you compliment someone. Jeez. Yeah, the Mexican's kind of a shit person to look for. I'm gonna just relax right here. Kick back, shut my eyes just a little bit. Wait for it to happen. And we're back. That didn't take long. I know. When Ina and Camilla were taking down, oh shit, that was by way too quick. Camilla called Ina. She already took action to point her gun at it. You have remained all along, unlike other demons that disappeared when we took them down, which means you are real, aren't you? I don't. She can be a valuable informant. Camilla limited the attack on the demons as much as possible and joined Ina. Then she took out a wire from her utility belt and tied up the succubus. After that, Ina took down the swarming demons by putting holes in them with her dual pistols. Look here, I just came here because I heard this place is a paradise, but the next thing I knew, I was being attacked by you scary people. A paradise? Interesting way to describe this. Surrounded by illusion, you can't even tell what's real. How is this paradise? Well, I don't know. I just heard a rumor that I could find paradise in an abandoned warehouse in the outskirts of the city. And I could live there happily ever after. No, there is a rumor. Hallucinations, demons, a rumor about paradise. I don't think it's something a normal person would say. I agree. Either there must be a crooked human or not a human at all. We'll see when we get there. As Ina said, Camilla left the place without any disagreement. Hey, I told you everything I knew. Now, will you untie me? Hey! December 31st, 2430, Year of the Snake. After that, no one came to save her, no matter how she cried. And the poor succubus, I noticed even by passersby, was left abandoned on the street, tightly bound. Oh, that fucking sucks. Ah, man, come on, somebody go help her. Poor succubus. That's kind of a dick move, guys. Party foul. December 31st, 2436, Year of the Snake. Man, it is really pushing that Year of the Snake business. This must be the abandoned warehouse the succubus talked about. Aina, who was observing the warehouse from afar, said to herself. At the end of her look, succubi were wandering around the warehouse. Of course, there were hallucinated demon shimmers of haze, like the ones that have attacked Camilla and Aina so far. But they were... What the hell are they doing? The demons surrounded the warehouse and puffed out their chests as if inhaling air with all their might. There was almost when they sucked the life out of humans. Really? Wow, I've never seen them suck a life out of humans. I don't think we have time to sit back anymore. Mila looked stiff when she spoke. Aina also became serious, realizing how dangerous the situation is. You do know a succubus is a being that attacks humans and steals their vitality, don't you? The reason dreams are used as a medium is to more efficiently draw vitality from humans in a defenseless state. But why are those humans acting as if they are sucking out vitality in the middle of nowhere? It's a weird situation I've never seen. Upon hearing it, Aina suddenly had an idea. You said earlier that the hallucinations for December 31st had to stop, didn't you? Yes, I did, I say. So a dream is like a hallucination in terms of you seeing things that aren't real, right? Could it be that the culprit is making this entire city dream and feeding on the very hallucinations that we see? Camilla was surprised at Anna's words. Your brain is actually working tonight. Am I really not dreaming? I'll take that as a compliment. It is. See, the Mexican doesn't even know how to freaking compliment people right. That's kind of a backhand compliment there, freaking bitch. Anyways, whoa. Yes, we might be okay, but I think this situation is quite dangerous since the civilians' lives are being stopped. So first, it's standard procedure to stop the situation going as planned. As soon as Aina finished talking, both Camilla and Aina took out their favorite weapon and headed towards the warehouse. Oh, thank God. 30 more minutes. Even I understand that there is a dream, there's too many. Aina shuddered more, firing at the endless waves of demons no wonder. There are too many, too bodies. Their attacks are becoming clumsy and won't kill any succubi. Don't you think I know that? Camille and Aina destroyed the hallucinations of demons and drove out the succubi. The reason was simple. They thought the succubi would lead them to the all this if they left in the stick. However, the succubi scrambled in the opposite directions from the warehouse when they were attacked. They ran in all different directions, even with no specific place to go. I don't think the succubi know anything. Perhaps they are just here because they heard they could find paradise. You know what we need to do? Murder from all these demons crossing over looking for paradise. What we need to build a wall. It's gonna be a big, beautiful wall. That's what we'll do. But somewhere in the something that makes you chill is watching it. No, who could it be? As they entered further, Aina yelped in surprise. A snake was staring at Aina Camilla. Coiled up inside. Around it were 4 pairs of eyes, also looking at Aina. December 31st, 24:31. Ooh, now we finally get answers. Who could it be? Who is it? Who is it? It has to be a return. Who could it be? Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Eddie Guerrero. Art Anderson. I don't know what I'm saying, folks. I'm awfully tired today. I think we're just gonna do the last chapter, and I'll handle all the other grindy stuff later. This will be a nice little short stream. December 31st, 2441st, the year of the snake. Is this also a hallucination? Aina said under her breath, looking at the giant snake coiled up and doing nothing, not threatening or attacking, but just staring at them. They couldn't look away even if they knew it was a hallucination. They felt as if they were frogs before a snake. It's a hallucination and threat. I could tell I fought against them several times during my time as a mercenary. They have an upper body of a female human and a lower body of a giant snake. They are a powerful species even in humans. After they got used to the dark, they noticed that those bright golden eyes belong. The giant snake whose upper body was human and lower body is coiled up. They won't be easy to fight, I say. Not only are they physically adept, but they are born with deadly venom. I wish we don't have that antidote. No, we don't, but I doubt they will let us escape. Anaga's physical ability is suited for combat, but what makes them hard to deal with is their cunning nature and high intellect. Even the demons in front of them are hallucinations. They don't know how similar they are to the original. Camilla and I stay opposed, but their breathing grows slightly unsteady from the tension. There are several more small ones than that. One naga is annoying though. These nagas tend to act in groups. If they act in a group and may have a sense of companionship like the original ones, they can be challenging you if they are hallucination. While Camilla and Aina were alerted by the presence of the giant naga sun appeared, the owners of the 4 pairs of eyes beside it appeared in the dark. The fact they were succubi relieved them of their anxiety and living. Succubi is the only samurai as well. It don't seem to be hallucinations. You don't seem to be scared of being around Naga either. Are you the ones who made this weird hallucination? As Aina pointing her gun at them, the succubi laughed proudly, unbothered by the weapon. Wait a minute. I remember these guys. Second, I talked about the just was complex of his children of 16 rank and the owner said elected the stranger, guessing where it is on that owner must be very disturbed. Just like the succubi she knows, the species is intellectually immature. It didn't take long for Camilla to understand that was why they had a target. But I totally forgot the voices I made for the second one. Let's pick one out of the hat. Every time it's important to intimidating things feels so we pick them. And what do we have here? She's not even a Taimanin, and we're being interrupted by foreign tourists. Not just any tourists. These 3 succubi had already tried to build their paradise before through a different method. They took over a secret research facility back then, but had failed because the task force came to stop them. But this time, we're prepared to more to high-ranking naga. hallucination based off a moat is much more powerful than other demons. That explains why this night's hallucinations given up and driven away by the anyway, that moat of knowledge is that a suburb? It's just a moat. You don't know your stuff, gal. Even if it's a cheap disguise, a highly naga has an absurd amount of demonic power in the skin. You know how much it took to tear one of these? That's so. You bet it is. We worked our asses off to save that one. To build our dream. Paradise the second one. Words shooting out of her mouth as if she was vomiting her soul. Even Aina, who had a strong personality, was overwhelmed by it. If the always lazy, carefree succubus say that they've been working hard, that must have been tough in their perspective. I was wondering how an Oni and succubi could cause this much trouble, but now I see your motivation. But if you were planning to build a paradise in succubi, what is your excuse for here, Oni? They hired me when I was running low on funds. She was roaming the streets, so I just did. She looked so poor I couldn't sleep. Oh, right. Bro, I'm so fucking tired. Wow. I literally just fell asleep in the strength. Yeah, we're really gonna call it quits after this, I think. I mean, I was having fun doing this. It's just, it's just unfortunate timing. As part of the year of the snake ants comes the year of the horse. When it's New Year's, new things pop up to do, and people get tired of all the summer about those things. New semester, new work, people's pet relationships, a pause, and the worker, birthdays and celebrations, we have to memorize again. What? Wait. The demon's entire... Their entire gripe about it is that they don't want to memorize their co-workers' birthdays and shit. What the fuck is this? That's gotta be the famous Okay, this is when you know the events have been going a little bit too long. When they're like, oh fuck man, I don't want to remember my co-worker's birthday. Oh, okay. Alright. We'll keep it going. Well, they couldn't see her face because of the mask, but she was definitely putting that face on. See, so this food city is forever December 31st. But that means people won't be able to start New Year after finishing. No fireworks and no dusting, no fresh street. That's a living hell. Your plan sounds like a Y2K shock all over again. How can anyone agree to such a selfish plan? Yeah, that's so. You really wanted to start New Year and work? Are you all workaholics or something that's trending? What the fuck is this? Okay, so these guys are slowly becoming like one of my favorite characters. Because, okay, for those who aren't aware, they actually showed up in a previous event. I want to say about like a couple months ago. And they took over one of the research labs and we were supposed to kick them out. They had such personalities to them, but they weren't, they didn't have any real character models. It was just like generic Succubus 1, generic Succubus 2, and generic Succubus 3. The fact that they actually gave them like somewhat invested character images shows that they might want to make these guys like an actual group there in the future, which I'm all for. I think some of the strongest things about this entire franchise is the amount of characters they got, like their personalities and stuff. Anyways, and this homeboy over here, he's just a mercenary that gets bought and has to take care of all these three masses. Alright, go get him. Go get him, homeboy. Snake. Dead snake. You'll be fine. Year of the snake, December 31st, 00. Whoa, stop, wait. Yeah. Attacking me isn't fair. Ouch. Soy Yokuno. Ah. Camila and Ina, Cardinal Tree. Okay, so they even gave them names. Okay, so alright. So they're definitely going to use these characters a little bit more in the future, I assume. Because they actually gave them names. Ah, that's cute. I like seeing like natural adornment. Oh look, lost already. This, oh man. Okay, so this is why I'm kind of like on the fence, because in the mainline games, you know, the actual VMs, these guys were actually like really tough to fight, or like, you know, they put up quite a farce. You know, they would be able to beat down some of the TAIMANINs even. Now the succubus are kind of like, you know, joke characters. I don't know if I like that. I love the personalities that they're giving them though. So it's like mixed bag here. Material person feels like children. Good life. See, I dig this. I dig this. I like that group. I like that group. I hope we see them a little bit more. I got a little engrossed in their personalities. I mean, they're just troublemakers. They're not bad guys. They're just, it gives them a little bit of, you know, humanization to it. And who knows, maybe we do need a little bit more of that, because in the mainline games they were so like, you know, they were just pure evil. All of them were just bastards. Even the ones that like would ally with you, like if you let your guard down, they would like punish you. So I don't know. I like this that there's good, there's bad, there's everything in between. Keep this in the oh, can you pinch me? That's the same earlier. He put this on his cheek, but it didn't hurt at all. Unexpected. I guess we're still in the lead. Who? But the next moment, Anna woke up with unspeakable pain on her cheek and yelled. No fucking way. It was all a dream. Really? It was an all a dream ending? Come on. Ah, that's fucking weak, dude. Boo. I don't like this. Boo. I liked that they had an adventure and all that. No, fuck this. Was it a dream? I bet so. We need to prepare to check out, but you're still sleeping. You even asked me to pinch your cheek while sleeping talking. Fuck this. Okay, they'll probably still end up using those three Sakurai. I like that group dynamic over there. They're funny. Oh wait, it was real. Wait, it was real? So, okay, so I guess she just fell asleep? What the fuck? God, I hate dream sequences so much. I hate it when they're in shows too. I like it's like it's purposely there to fuck with your mind, and it's like, just give me the fucking straight dope. Was it a dream? Was it not? Don't give me this ambiguous bullshit. All right, so I'm gonna end it there, guys. We already got through the main story. It's pretty entertaining. I liked it. Next week we will be doing the 25th anniversary, I believe. That's the event. That one we'll do in its entirety. Thank you all for tuning in. Tomorrow is going to be Fortress Friday, so look forward to it. That's the biggest one of the week, or one of the biggest ones. Again, thank you all for getting me to legendary status on the social media badge thing. I appreciate it. I'm going to go post this up on YouTube and make some clips. Thank you all for watching. This has been Scrapper here, playing Action Taiman. I appreciate you all. I love you all. See you next time.